thought I'd go on here for a little bit, see what you guys are up to. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season so far. And yeah, it's been awful cold here lately, so been kind of trying to stay warm, trying to stay inside. So hoping everybody's been doing good and staying safe, staying warm, staying inside, and trying to enjoy things as much as they can, I guess. Yeah. So I've been trying to keep warm, trying to keep busy. Been working on a lot of different stuff, trying to look after Ziggy. You know, he's been a little bit under the weather. I think he's still got a little bit of a cold, so hopefully he'll be getting better. He's been sneezing a little bit. Hopefully he'll shake the cold a little bit. And hey, Kyle. So yes, hopefully that will help. Yeah, hey Ruth Marie. Yes, I just been working on other stuff and trying to focus on other stuff. With the holiday season, it's all kind of crazy, a little bit nuts over here. Yeah, Ziggy, we took him to the vet the other day, and they said he had a fever, but he's still been sneezing, and I think he's still not well all the way. I think he's a little bit congested, and if he gets worse, we'll have to take him back and get him some more meds or something. I don't know. But no, he did not want to go to the vet. He did not want to get into that little box. He did not want to go there. He was not happy. Even though it's just a short little ride to the vet, but he did not like it. And then for like the next 2 days, he was like freaked out. He didn't want to go anywhere near a box. He hiding in the back, hiding under the bed, hiding everywhere. You know, they don't like those things. Anything out of the ordinary, anything that's different, they're kind of like not real with it. So I'm hoping he's going to be doing a little bit better. Tazzy's been doing okay as well. So yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what's been going on here. Like I said, I've been trying to keep up with all the stuff that's out there. Hopefully the season will be over soon. I'm looking for that. I'm really looking to put this year kind of behind me. I'm sure a lot of people are like that too. They don't want to have all the remnants of everything that's been going on. This has been a really rough year for everybody. So, yeah. And tonight, I'm having a Freedom Ice C4. Oh, you've been on a new schedule? Okay. Yeah. But, oh, thanks, Team Ranger. Hey, Tyler. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Holiday season is always rough for everybody. Hey, Lucky Irish. Yeah. So, it's been interesting. Like I said, I'm trying to get over being sick myself. I wasn't feeling up to snuff last night either, so been kind of trying to take it easy. And Ziggy's been having issues, and so yeah, it's not been a fun time. You know, every time you get that kind of holiday season, there's a lot of colds and flus and stuff going around, and with everything else going around, it makes it tough too. So, yes, I've been trying to keep an eye on stuff. So I hope you guys as well. Oh yeah, sending out some prayers to Tyler as well. Hope you're hanging in there. $2012. I don't know about that one. First time I saw it, I wasn't Wasn't real, I don't know. I'm having Freedom Ice from C4. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted these or not. I just did a review on these. Hot nuts. Takis hot nuts. Kind of like the other ones I had, the Bartel Fuego. Found those at Walmart. There's other flavors, but that's the only one they had. I don't know. Hello, Sonny. I did find a bunch of tell you the truth, the donut cereal, no. I think part of it is it because it was old. When I did the review back in like April, or when I did it back in like May or whenever it was, it had expired. And it was like on clearance for 20 cents anyway, so it was not very good. It's like eating a stale donut. I have I did do the Twinkies. I have not done the review yet. Like I said, I've got a lot of reviews that are like a year old. I'm trying to get some of those out of there. Yeah, they did. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I did all the Jack in the Box items. I did the cluck sandwich the other day. I will be doing the sauced and loaded tots. I will be doing the breakfast bagels and the other cluck sandwich. I have them all. They're there. I just got to get through them. A whole lot of footage. I was literally there for like 2 days in a row trying all their different items on their menu. Yes, they have breakfast bagels. They have 3 breakfast bagels. 2 for $5 is bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage, egg, and cheese. And then they have the loaded breakfast bagel. That one's actually pretty good. That's a little more. Double everything. So those are actually pretty good. And then they have the sauced and loaded tots, and then the deluxe cluck. There you go, blue whale. Yes, they're all day. That's a good thing. Jack in the Box's items are all day, all items all day. The only exception is if you want the late night munchie meal, you have to pay more during the day. After 9, it's $6. If you get it during the day, it's like, I think it's like $8. I don't know why. But yes, everything is available 24 hours on Jack in the Box menu, which is good. Because, you know, who knows when you want breakfast at, 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, I have tried the chalupa. I got that the other day. What else? I went to a bunch of places. I've got a lot of reviews coming up. Guys, you just got to stay patient. I've got so many reviews that I did. I'm only, I'd have to release one a day for the next week. So I will get to them. We'll get to them. Just takes a little while. Because I went to some of the other places. I know that Popeyes has got a new thing. I might head down there soon. I don't really know though. That beignets didn't look all that promising, so I'll check that out. I think they've also got some other items. I did go to the McDonald's the other day, and I got their free McDouble. They're doing a everyday coupon deal at McDonald's. Every day is something different, and I think Burger King is doing it, and I think Popeyes is doing it too, where it's like every day on the app there's something different. And I know McDonald's today was a free Big Mac, and I think yesterday it was different. I did the double Big Mac. I did the double McRib. I made a double McRib. Yeah, so I don't know what tomorrow is going to be for the new item. Maybe like a chicken sandwich or something. But they're doing a thing. I think you have to buy $1 worth to get the free whatever it is I'm going to get. Oh, free McCafe. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, so today it's kind of fun. I went to the store the other day, found a bunch of stuff. Didn't get to those yet. What else? Yeah. Gotta get my hat. I had to take the bell off of this thing because it was driving me crazy. Free Egg McMuffin. Yeah. You know, that's actually not too bad a deal because, you know, what, Egg McMuffin's like $2.50, $3, something like that. You know what's crazy is, the other day I went there like the day before the McRib was out, and I placed my order. It wasn't even on the menu yet, and I asked if they had the McRib, and they said yeah, and they charged me like it was like $4.19 or something, and then when it was on the menu it was $4.99. So I think they had the wrong price, and they had the old price in the system or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's $5 for a McRib. There for a while they were doing 2 for $5. Everything's going up. Like I said, not been going too many places. We're on quarantine. We're on lockdown. Supposed to curfew after 10 o'clock. That's up until, I think, pretty much the end of the month. So, yeah. I have been staying inside. I've been trying to order things online. Just stay inside, like I said. It's too crazy out there. And then every time I went to the store or whatever, they've been wiped out. And TP's been wiped out. Hey, Oregon. TP's been wiped out. Everything's been wiped out. So anyway, yeah. Oh, and I did find a few items. I just did some reviews on them. I did find the sugar cookie M&Ms. Found those. And I actually did go to Walmart looking for items. I found this. You'll see this coming up soon. Do you guys remember this one? Bring you back to your childhood. Remember this? Hubba Bubba bubble tape. Got bubble tape. Want bubble gum. Yeah. Found those at Walmart. I went down the holiday aisle with all the different, you know, holiday stuff. Oh, the candies, the holiday theme ones. A lot of them are just the, you know, the decorated ones, like the peanut butter cups and the miniatures and all that stuff with the Christmas themes on them. But that bubble tape, yeah, Big League Chew. I have one somewhere, strawberry one. But yeah, Hubba Bubba, Bubblicious, all those old all the old bubblegum ones. Double Bubble, Bazooka. I don't know, a lot of different ones, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of that one. I was able to find this one. This one's weird. Hey, Robert. I remember I was talking about cream savers. The gluten-free or the other one. Oh, the brownie cookie one. I don't know. But remember I was talking about cream savers, that they used to have those and they discontinued them? Well, I found these at the Dollar Tree. They're called Creamy Delights Hard Candy. I think they're kind of like cream savers. Blackberry, orange, and strawberry. Gonna be real close to it. those were the best. But yeah, I'm not sure what all. They're also going to have gluten-free Oreos. I saw that. And yeah, the I think it's called Brookie Oreos, brownie cookie filling. But a lot of different stuff. And if you guys were looking for hot stuff, I'm not going to be doing any hot stuff for a little while. Kind of taking a break on the super hot Reaper peppers or anything like that. Kind of taking a break, letting my stomach settle. I think I went a little bit overboard on some of it and kind of like messed me up for a while. So kind of toned down the super hot stuff. Like when I eat like a half a bag of Cheetos Puffs or something like that, Flamin' Hot. Yeah, you gotta watch those. Too many of those they'll really get you. Although I do have a couple of weird ones I gotta try, but I got a little time for that. I went down to the 99-cent store in the grocery outlet and I found a few things. Yeah, he kind of has, but yeah, here we go. I went to grocery outlet. I found a few things. This one was weird. Swedish fish crush flavor. Not that I know of. They're really not any. There's a couple new bangs, but I can't find them. But I found that. Actually, I do have some other ones. And then these I thought would be interesting. I'll try these later. These are corn nuts crunch mix. So it's corn nuts with corn sticks, corn chips, corn nuts, and corn puffs. This is chili lime. Just the sugar cookie M&Ms. I don't really have. I did a lot of the holiday candy last year. So there's that. And then I have one called Buffalo Ranch. Same thing. And then this one's the one, I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. Fiery Hot. Same thing, but this one's Fiery Hot. These were 99 cents. They were at the grocery outlet. Went there the other day. The grocery outlet's right next to the vet. So while we were waiting for Ziggy to get looked at, I went into the grocery outlet, see if they had anything. But yeah, they got a lot of other stuff. I just really haven't been doing too much looking. I don't want to go to the Walmart or anything right now. It's just it's awful in there. There's a zoo. There's too many people, and just the whole atmosphere. And it's all picked over right now. No toilet paper, no anything like that. If anything, I think I'm gonna start ordering stuff online and have it shipped to me. For right now, anyways, because every time I go in there, they never have anything. Yeah, Walmartians. There you go. Every time I go in there, they don't have what I'm looking for. They're supposed to have the new berry Twinkies. I actually saw those at the grocery outlet, but the box was already open, and the two that they had left were all mushed up, so didn't get to try those. See if I could find the box itself. What else? Yeah, a few other things. But yeah, I've just been trying to keep up with all the new stuff that's coming out. It's kind of hard to do. But nothing groundbreaking, nothing spectacular. I did hear there was something coming out. Oh, you mean the oh, the testing, the home test? Yes, I did. I don't know. Here. Now, oh yeah. See, now I don't know, guys. I used that for about a week. And it's supposed to blend the gray. I don't know if it did a good job or not. But that's what I had to do. Waiting to see the results. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was like a mousse kind of thing, and it was like a mousse, and it made this like foam, and you put it on your hair and let it sit, and you wash it off. And I had to use it like every day for like 10 days. See if it blended the gray. And like I said, they sent it to me free, and they paid me a little bit of money to try it. And I had to do a little bit more for this one. I had to do like videos and pictures and stuff like that. So I was gonna go there, but they canceled the test because they had a scheduling problem. I was gonna go there to pick up oatmeal and test it at home, but yeah, something happened. They canceled the test, so it probably will be a little bit more after the holidays. You know, everybody's going to be closing around now for holidays, and a lot of people aren't around. And yes, it is. And unfortunately, that's the way it is. But like I said, stay inside, stay safe, wear the mask, keep to yourself when you can, and hopefully, you know, within a few months, hopefully the vaccine will get down to everybody. I know right now they're doing it for the essential workers right now, and that's a good thing. So, but I know a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people out there are either affected by it or know someone. One of my longtime friends just passed away the other day. I knew him since high school. I wasn't like real close with him, but I found out that yeah, he passed away due to complications. So it does happen, and I'm sure, like I said, yeah. Well, the only good thing was he was a little bit older. He was 91, so yeah, he had a long life, but there's been too many people out there lately, and the numbers are just there. It's just going to happen. Like they said, every 100 years, it's kind of nature's way of cleaning the slate. Maybe. But I know a lot of people probably know someone or have a relative or have a friend that maybe lost someone, and it's really tough. So hopefully once all this stuff normalizes and we get the vaccines out there, the numbers will come down and we'll kind of somewhat get back to normal. And I know it's wreaking havoc with everything, not just people's health, but the business and everything around here. Found out, yeah, I know a few places have been closing down. I found out that the place I used to like to go is closing at the end of the month, the Cost Plus Imports. I used to go and get a lot of cool stuff from there, like candies and sodas and stuff. They're closing down the whole store. So by the end of the month, I might try to go down there and see if they have anything left. I think a lot of things are on sale and they're probably picked over, but they would have a lot of imports from like China, Japan, different countries. They had hot sauces, they had candies, sodas, spices. They had furniture and stuff too. But from what I hear, though, they're going to open up in another town later, like in the spring. Maybe it was too expensive or bad location or something. I don't know, but they're going to be closing there. That's too bad. I like going in there. It's all kind of fun. They kind of eclectic. A lot of weird items in there. Bunch of stuff I got there last year, like giant lollipops and what was it? Chocolate wrench and chocolate screwdriver and a big giant penny and hot sauces and gummy bears and all that kind of stuff. It had like a giant gummy bear and all the different canned beers from around the world, hot sauces, all kinds of weird stuff. But it was a little expensive, and I don't know. But a lot of those places, they are closing down. They can't stay open. They're not getting the numbers. And with all this, they can't have many people in there. They can't make the rent. So it's happening more and more. Downtown's like a total disaster right here now. Everybody's complaining. Been on the news all the time. Protesters downtown. But what are you going to do? So, yeah. It's actually very cold. It's been very cold lately. It rained the other day. So we got a little bit of rain. It's into the 30s at night, and it's like into the 50s and 60s during the day. And we did have a little bit of rain for a couple of days. Yeah, I would not doubt it. I think I saw something about that they had a thing, my local theater, they had a fundraising thing to save the theater, I guess, to keep it, they wanted people to donate money so that they could at least keep it open until they can start showing stuff again. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But yeah, theaters, bars, yeah, anything like that, bowling alleys, all that's going to be, they're not going to have those, probably not going to be open for anything. Yeah. No. Hey, JD. Yeah, anything like that, any kind of public things, actual theaters, plays, that thing. Yeah, Dave and Buster's, Chuck E. Cheese. Not that we went to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, everybody's streaming it at home. Netflix and all the other, Netflix, Hulu, all these other, Disney Plus, all the other thing. Yeah, that went out for a while. They also had a thing called Fresh Choice, and I think that went out a while ago. It was kind of like a buffet thing. What else did they have? They had a lot of different ones. All the buffets are out. So, yeah, a lot of people lost them, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know how they're going to redo it. I mean, they have to rethink the whole thing. Only so much you could do online, only so much you could do to get to go. Anything that had, I tried the scoops. They have a peppermint milkshake and a peppermint dipped cone, but that's a little bit cold right now. They have a new cheeseburger, but I don't know if I want to try that one or not. But I haven't seen anything new. Actually, there's something I think I'm going to try at a local place around here. I might try that soon. It sounded good. It's a local pizza place. I don't know that you guys have it, but I get flyers in the mail, new stuff. But yeah, Wiener Schnitzel, kind of hit and miss. I think they have their tamales are back. Oh yeah, well, I know it's rough on everybody. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. A lot of people are doing the delivery, Uber. They're contracting out to Amazon. Delivery pack. That's a big thing. If you want to get a job, work for Amazon. Hello, Susan. And yeah, get a job at Amazon. You be full of delivering. And now lately, there's been a lot of delays, and they're getting to the deadlines now. If you want to get it by Christmas, I think yesterday was like the last day to guarantee it by Christmas. Because a lot of places, even when you order it and they say it's going to be here, it gets delayed. So sometimes, yeah, you know, the only thing is I think you have to use your own car, some of them anyway. And I've heard people actually said that they were delivering people's packages at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. They're showing up on the doorstep. That's kind of crazy. And lately, my sometimes the mail does not come until like 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, mine too. I ordered a bunch of stuff and it you know, said it was going to be here like on Monday. It didn't show up till like Friday. But it's all good as long as it gets here. You got to cut them some slack. I mean, they're getting lots of stuff out there right now. Not just presents, but just regular, you know, everyday stuff like you know, food items and toilet paper and whatever else. Cat food. We had to order some cat food. So, and of course, Ziggy doesn't like it. He's picky. And they are both off somewhere sleeping. Tonight, anyway. Guess they decide. Yes, Ziggy does not like certain kinds of food sometimes. Tazzy sometimes too. And oh yeah, like DVDs. What was I looking at? I was in Walmart looking at their bargain bin. Oh, okay. And actually I watched a couple online. See, I don't have a Blu-ray player. I have an old regular DVD player. I don't have high tech. But I usually watch this stuff on my tablet or cable. I heard about that. I remember Trading Places. What did I watch that was awful? Don't watch it. They had a new one, came out a couple months ago. It's called The Very Excellent Mr. Dundee. Crocodile Dundee, modern day version. Don't watch it. Awful. It's Paul Hogan, but he's trying to be like modern day society and he gets in a lot of trouble and yeah. Dumb. But I wouldn't waste my time. Yeah. Well, it was kind of, he got way old real quick. Well, he was good, but the rest of the movie was dumb. Wow, I bet. You know, that's kind of funny though that they're able to improve the quality of all those old movies. I guess they must have remastered it. Because there's a bunch of ones that I would like to see. God, what did I watch? Oh my God. I watched one that was awful. It was on one of the cable channels. Oh my God, they were so horrible. It was called The Barbarian Brothers. Remember those two Barbarian brothers? Dave and I think it's Dave and John Barbarian. They're awful. It was like a kind of Conan type of thing. Nice. But it was, those two guys were like, it's kind of like a take on Conan, and they grew up and they had to battle, and it was awful. They were in DC cab. Found out one of them died a few years back. It was stupid. And it had Richard Lynch and that one weird looking guy, the bald headed dude, guy from Weird Science that played like the mutant biker. He was in that. He's always in like those weird kind of villain movies. Yeah, DC Cab. That's actually a cool one. Been a while since I saw it. Dr. Detroit. DC Cab. Yeah, all the old comedies from the 80s. Watch those every once in a while when they're on. All those old really bad action movies. Get a chuckle when I want to watch those. Death Stalker. Star Crash. I don't know. There's a lot of them that were bad. You start watching them and you're like, man, this is awful. Yeah. Late night stuff every once in a while. Blade. Yeah, the original one. Yeah, they got Blade 1, 2, and 3. I have to go. I've been mostly watching Mandalorian and Star Trek Discovery. Been watching those. And unfortunately, they're almost at the end of the season. So I think there's only like 1 or 2 left. Then you got to wait for like another year for the new ones to come out. I hate that. They only get like what, 7 or 8, and then they have to wait for a whole new season. A lot of stuff got put on hold. Still wait. I don't know if when and if they're going to do the new season of Better Call Saul. Hopefully they'll get that back soon, and I don't know. But it is a little bit different now. They have to change their whole schedule. Yeah, I'm waiting for I think there's only 1 more episode left of this season. And it'll be a while before we get a new one. But I recently caught up on all that. I was binge watching it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know where they're gonna go with it, but we'll see. And I was waiting for some of the other ones, but I think a lot of them are on hold now. Picard was into his first season, but they kind of put that on hold. Doctor Who is on hold. They're gonna have a New Year's Day special, but that's the only one that they're having right now. So yeah, everything, man. They're gonna nickel and dime. What's a new one now? AMC Plus, HBO Plus. God, they got everything now. Everything wants subscription. Yeah, Disney, AMC, HBO, NBC, CBS. Although I heard they're going to change it from CBS to Paramount Plus or whatever. But yeah, if you had to pay for all that stuff, $5-10 a month, and you had to pay all those different charges, man, you'd be talking like $100-200 just for all the premium services. Hulu, Netflix, Disney, WWE, all those different channels, all those different subscriptions, man. I just can't do it. Although then they say they got a new one now too. Apparently it's free with my cable called Peacock. Nah, that's not bad. Peacock's got a lot of the old NBC shows now. You could go back and watch them. Yeah. But every once in a while, some of the old stuff. What did I watch? I was watching got a TV channel called Decades. They put a lot of the old 70s series and stuff that were on. I was watching Family. That's an old one from like the 70s called Family. It was an old TV family show, kind of like the Waltons. Yeah, it had Christy McNichol and all that. It was like, wholesome show. Everybody watched it. But yeah, straight out of the 70s, man. All the things that were back in the 70s, the drama and stuff from the 70s. Yep, Christy McNichol, that's where she kind of got her start. And it had Matthew Broderick's father. So he was the main guy in there. But yeah, they had like they did do this Decades, and like every weekend they pick one show and they like run the whole season. So I was watching that all on weekend. Watched a whole bunch of different episodes. I had forgot that was kind of on, Sometimes they get all the old, 60s and 70s, and not too much 80s. Sometimes. Some of the old ones like Vegas and all the different ones. I have HBO, but apparently we have HBO Max. I guess if I go on there, I can do it, but I don't know. Not doing too much. Although Dan Tana, yeah, I remember that. And what's her name? Audrey Landers. She was like and then it had Princess Ardala was in that one too, from Buck Rogers. Pamela Hensley. All the old stuff, man. Old time. 70s. Spencer for Hire. I don't know. All the old detective shows, cop shows. Starsky and Hutch. All those old ones that I used to watch when I was little. Yeah, they're sort of bringing them back a little bit here and there. Every once in a while. There's not much on right now. Adam 12, yeah. Emergency. Adam 12. See the Man. Adam 12. Emergency. Dragnet. Yes, that's the other one. Dragnet, Emergency. There's a couple other ones too. The dramas back then. Quincy, yeah, I watched all those. That was on for a while. I was watching all those. Medical. SWAT, Rookies. What was the other one? Room 222. That was an old one. Yeah. Mod Squad. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Those were all the old 70s, dramas that they had. And they had some like medical stuff too. There was like I forget. They're corny now, but go back and watch them, a little bit of fun. I still watch Emergency. I like that one. But it's funny. Chips, that's the other one. Chips. Or then later when 80s was Baywatch. But watching them now, it's like way, way corny. Storylines and the acting. Oh yes, T.J. Hooker, can't forget that one. The overacting styles of William Shatner. He had some other shows on that weren't very long. I can't even remember some of them now. Yeah, Fall Guy. Yeah, A-Team. Some of those other ones. What was that other one? Hardcastle and McCormick. Riptide. Spencer for Hire. Wow. Airwolf. Yeah, another one. Then they had one, Blue Thunder, that was kind of a rip-off of Airwolf. What else? Street Hawk, that was a good one. Only on for 2 seasons, but I wish they would have done, and of course, Knight Rider and what was that? It wasn't Seawolf. It was the one with the submarine. I think it was called Sequest. That was like bad. Then they retooled it and made it better. They had that little kid on there. Yeah, the Blue Thunder movie with Ray Schreider, and then they made it a series, and then they had Dana Carvey was in the series. It's like, okay, put it on. We'll put it on. That was one of them. I actually watched that on that Decades. That was on not too long ago. Kind of watching some of those old ones. I remember that they had him. His name was Dana Carvey was in there, and it was Jaffo. That stood for something. Trivia question for you guys: what does Jaffo stand for? If you remember, I'll give you a hint. Just another observer. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Old time, man. That old time stuff. So, yeah, they had all the old stuff, man. I wish they'd bring back some of the old shows that I haven't seen too much, like is it Charles in Charge and 8 is Enough, and some of these other ones that they don't put them on anymore. Blue Thunder, the original one, was not bad. The other one that was good was they did movies, but they also had this series, and this would have been from, like, I think it was like from the late 80s, was Alien Nation. That was a good one. Alien Nation, of course, V, and they redid V. It was just getting good, and then they cut that off. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because Alien Nation did a couple of TV movies. James Caan, yeah, the original one, and then they did the series with someone else. I like the fact that they recycled the people's names. Benjamin Franklin, Betsy Ross. Had to come up with new names, so. John Paul Jones. Yeah, the series was actually pretty good, and I was kind of sad when they took that off, but they brought back a couple of movies here and there. That was kind of like one of those when they were doing all the miniseries. A couple other ones. What was a few other ones that they did. Oh, I think you're back a little ways. It's been a while since they got all that good stuff on. I think I could probably find them again and watch them. I actually have the regular DVD of it. I don't have it on Blu-ray or anything, but those were kind of fun. Then they redid the series, and then they kind of incorporated the old people into it, but then they kind of knew they got canceled, so they just like destroyed everything. Kind of screwed it up, but yeah, what are you gonna do? And it was just getting good. They kind of tied it into the old one. I guess it was kind of like ahead of its time, and the special effects were definitely better. Oh, really? I didn't get too much onto those. What was the other ones? The old sci-fi ones, some of the really cheesy sci-fi. Battle Beyond the Stars. Oh yeah, CBS All Access. Okay, well, that's another one. You gotta watch. Yeah, Battle Beyond the Stars. That was what was it? Last Starfighter. Yeah, the cheesy ones. Space Hunter. Yeah. Space Hunter from the future. What? Hey, Ariel. They're doing okay. I think they're asleep right now. Ziggy's still a little bit sick. I think he has a cold. Been sneezing a little bit. So I think he's hopefully he'll get over it. Had to take him to the vet the other day. I don't know. Somehow he caught a cold or something. We took him to the vet, and the vet said he had a temperature. They gave him some antibiotics, but he's still kind of sneezing. Hopefully he'll get a little bit better. It's been very cold here, so I don't know. He's not feeling real great. Yeah, I remember Miami Vice. Crockett and Tubbs. The movie was horrible. One of the ones that they make the movie, and the movie is absolutely horrible. It was like boring. It dragged on forever, and wasn't even worth it. I hate when they redo that. They make the series into a movie, and they messed it up. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I think Ziggy's on the couch, and I think Tazzy's somewhere. I don't know where he is. Probably sleeping. Yeah, it was awful, man. I fell asleep during that movie. It was so bad. Sometimes you gotta pass on them. Yeah, they have a good idea, but either the casting or the story is just trash. Not worth it. So I'm waiting to see if they're gonna do anything. They're supposed to be doing a bunch of reboots, but I think a lot of stuff got put on hold. They were supposed to be rebooting Highlander for the last like 8 years. Haven't heard anything about that. I think it got shelved. Probably. They were gonna have Ryan Reynolds was gonna be Highlander, but he backed out, and I think they kind of scrapped the idea. They tried to make that movie The Source, and that was awful. Made for TV movie, and it was just absolutely horrible. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but right now, movies and series are not kind of the most look forward. So a lot of them, I think, are on hold. They can't film. They don't want to develop any new series, new shows. Most of the ones that got released are just kind of disappear. Well, thank you. Yeah, they've been trying to take care of them, make sure that they're doing good. And it's tough when Ziggy's not feeling good, and you could see that he was not up to it, and he was crying, and yeah, it's kind of tough. He did not want to go to the vet at all. Didn't want to get in the box. He still doesn't. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get him back to the vet. Had to put him in a pillowcase and put him in the box. Plus, I need a bigger box. Because the box that I got was from when he was a little kitten. And he's like way too big for that now. Stuffed him in the little box. And he did not like that at all when I took him down. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You know what? I think I watched the first 2 and that was it. I haven't watched any of the new ones. And I know Top Gun 2 was supposed to be coming out soon. Really? Yeah. I don't know when that's going to be coming out. It was supposed to be out, but I think they pushed it back. Fast and Furious got pushed back. A lot of things got pushed back. All the superhero. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, they don't like the vets. Most cats do not like going on a trip in the car. Yeah, well, good old Tom Cruise, you know. Always up to something, jumping around on the couch and going crazy. Yeah, I do too. Hopefully he'll start feeling a little bit better. I think he just needs a little bit of time, a little bit of rest, and needs to get rid of the cold or the stuff that he's got in there. Hopefully he will get a little bit better. If I have to, we'll have to call up the vet and get more antibiotics or something. I don't know. But yes, never good when, you know, a member of your family is sick, especially, you know, your pets, you know, they're part of your family. You want to take care of them. You want to make sure that they're safe and everything is good. Yeah, he's been able to eat or drink. He's been eating and drinking. He's been going to the bathroom. He's just sneezes every once in a while. And he kind of like coughs a little bit. I think it's all that junk that he's got in there. That happened a while ago when we first got him. And he had like a cold, and then we got him some antibiotics, and he sneezed out a whole bunch of junk, and then he was okay after that. But yes, pets are a big part of your family, you know. Dogs, cats, hamsters, whatever it is. Birds, fish. Yeah, they are a big part of your family, and you know, treat them like their family, especially if you've had them for a while. It's just part of your family. Give the love to everybody. And they're always doing something silly. Fighting, getting in boxes. Yeah, I had some boxes and they were getting in the boxes today a little bit, but I didn't do it. I didn't take a video of it. But they're always getting into something. Every once in a while. They like to get into a box or a bag or something like that. They have to check it out to begin with. Especially if I get something, a big box that they can get into, or a little small box they try to get into it. I got a flat box that had like furnace filters in it. Tazzy was trying to get into that. But yeah, they're just silly. Probably the Temptations. That's what they usually get. I don't know. I don't know if they have a specific flavor that they like. But usually it's Temptations. It's all Ziggy wants now. He wants the treats. He doesn't want the food. Or every once in a while I'll give him turkey or chicken. Anytime I get El Pollo Loco, he wants El Pollo Loco. What else? Sometimes I get hamburger. The other day I gave him some bacon, a little bit of bacon. I know this is probably not good for him, but chicken, hamburger, bacon. Sometimes they like butter, mac and cheese, anything with milk. Yeah, they just get a little piece or two. Like if I have a sandwich or something, I'll give them a little bit of lunch meat. They like that. Sometimes I would cook a chicken breast for them, give it to them, chop it up and give it to them. But yeah, they like that every once in a while. Some of the fancy treats. We used to get real fancy treats, like the freeze-dried chicken and all that. And they used to love that, but that was like $5, $6 a bag. Yeah, well, I don't give them peanut butter, so don't do that. But I like butter. Butter, milk, cream, cheese. Sometimes they like cheese. See them do that. One time, Tazzy ate cheesecake. He had some cheesecake. I don't know why, but he liked it. What else did he? Mac and cheese. He had mac and cheese. Yeah, they like to do that stuff every once in a while, just a little bit, a couple little pieces here and there. Every time I get something, Ziggy's always coming over, has to check it out and make sure it's something that he might want. You have to give it to him, or at least let him look at your tray. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's one of the ones. They like the other one, I think it's Friskies, they're okay. Most of the time it is Temptations, though. So, try not to give them too many treats because they're getting really fat. So, gotta watch that. But that's all they seem to want right now, so gotta keep them quiet. I have to give them the treats to keep them quiet. But I put them down there, no one wanted to eat them, so they must have been tired. Yeah, it's getting cold here. I might have to go put a blanket on or something because it's been awful cold. 30s at night, like 32, 30. A lot of people are saying it's in the negative, so I feel for those people, man. So, snowman weather, negative 20, negative 10, that's cold. So I don't envy those people. I don't want to be in those super cold areas. Back east, I heard they're going to have a big storm back east. 2 feet of snow. So, yeah. Definitely, if you're in an area that's going to be snowing or super cold, stay inside, stay warm. So, yep, other than that, not a lot. Maybe I could get something to warm up later. I've been trying to drink like hot tea, anything, soup, stuff like that. Keep me warm a little bit. I need to get some long sleeve shirts or some long sleeve sweaters or something. I don't really have any. I have like a kind of hoodie thing, but yeah. Mostly I just cover up with a blanket at night. Like it's really super cold, so. Yeah, and I got a few other things I want to waiting for things to come in and see if as it gets closer towards Christmas time, I got to do a couple of things at Christmas, so that's going to be kind of it's going to be kind of rough at Christmas time because I've got to I gotta do some stuff right before Christmas. I've got to take care of some medical stuff, so hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, it's right before Christmas, so yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing for Christmas dinner. Probably not anything. I don't really know. Might have a TV dinner for Christmas. Who knows? waiting to see if they were gonna. I heard something about they were gonna start having crab again on like the 26th or something. Okay, well, happy birthday ahead of time if I don't get to see you there. But yeah, we're waiting to see if they're gonna have any. But I heard it was like gonna be $6.99 a pound, so that's a little bit expensive for crab and stuff. But I mean, they're good, but you gotta pay 30, $40 for a couple of crab, and they're really good, but yeah, gonna get expensive now. They were delaying the season for whales. They didn't want the whales to get caught in the nets, so they didn't want to put them out. So hopefully they'll, around Christmas time, they'll start putting them out, start being able to get stuff. A lot of times for like New Year's, I just have like cold cuts and finger foods, things like that are okay. Egg rolls, cheese, dips, chips, pretzels. That way you could just have a little bit, fill up on that. Or meatballs. I like the meatballs with the barbecue sauce, queso dip. What else? Sometimes I get egg rolls, pizza rolls, chicken wings. That's another one I like to make. Just a little bit of finger foods and smorgasbord. I guess that's what a lot of people would have for Christmas time. That way, you don't have to do too much. Now, I don't even know if they're going to have a Super Bowl this year, and if they are, it's kind of going to change everybody's holiday plans now. A lot of people would have game day, big chili and chips and all that stuff. Now I have no idea what they're going to do. Definitely not going to have any kind of entertainment. It's probably going to be an open stadium. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be the same because they used to have all the big promos and the commercials and all that stuff. It's not going to be that way this year. I know. I really think they shouldn't do anything like that right now, just because all the problems that are going on. Baseball, football, hockey, all these different sports. They just need to put a hold on those altogether. I don't understand why they're really doing it, but I know it's down to the money. They gotta pay the bills. They gotta do that stuff. But right now, it's really not. It's not a good idea. But what are you gonna do? So maybe by next year they'll be able to get live stadium events or concerts or anything like that. Yeah. I forgot what it was. What did you do? A lot of people are. My mom, she's got to go in for a test. Oh yeah, okay. My mom's got to go in for a test on this weekend because someone at her job came in and he tested positive. Even though she was barely in contact with him, they got to do a test. She works at a doctor's office, so I guess someone was diagnosed and he actually came in there and got seen by everybody. Even though she barely, was in contact with him, she was behind the thing. Ooh, yikes. Rough time, man. But, yeah, so she's got to go in and get her test. And then I think all the other people that were there that day have to go in and get a test as well. So it's going to be different. Better safe than sorry. like I said, keep safe. Wear your mask whenever you can, and isolated. Best thing to do. All the contactless things, and don't take any chances. And lately, that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to go wow, long time, man. I worked for a office, like a retail chain. I worked there for 16 years, so I knew how that was. It's there a long time, and but yeah, it would have been completely different now. Now, yeah, I don't know. Nice. Well, mine was kind of forced. They closed the company. They got bought out by a bigger conglomerate, and they shut us down. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? They sold out to the man. Yeah, well, hey, if you can retire, even better. And well, it happens, Places get bought out by everybody else. They sell out, takeovers, merging, all these other places are closing. They get bought out by another conglomerate. They kind of get absorbed, and it's like, well, we don't need you anymore. We have our own processing. All we want is the actual physical locations. That's all they wanted. They took over the stores and closed everything out. Put a new name. Changed the name on the outside, took over everything, restocked it. Although in Hawaii, they're still the same old name. That was part of the deal. They didn't want to lose the name. But yeah, that was actually some fun times back when I was Christmas time. They had parties. They had gift exchanges. They would have like dinners. They would have like a theme park. You'd go to a theme park day, like in the summertime. A company picnic. And when you hit an anniversary, they took you out to a fancy restaurant and gave you like a achievement award. When you hit like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And it was like a little logo pin or a logo, like I got like a pocket knife with a little logo, and I think it was emeralds or something on it. And you got to go there for the dinner. Everybody, got there, and you got your 10 years, 15 years, whatever. Some of them, 25 years. Got your anniversary dinner. But yeah, that's they don't do that stuff anymore. They don't really reward you for that stuff anymore. Longtime companies, kind of old-fashioned. They kind of got away from that. They used to have, company picnics. They'd have like a holiday party. Everybody would bring potluck. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Gift exchanges. Yeah, now. I remember one year, man, they were so chintzy. Whole department, the manager of the department got a box of See's candy for the entire department. And there was like probably about 15, 20 people in the whole department, and they bought one box of See's candy and said everybody could have 2 pieces of See's candy from the box, and to check off when you took your 2 pieces. That's like tacky. It's like, okay, I'll buy 1 box of See's candy for the entire staff and give everybody 2 pieces. They counted the number. They counted the chocolate and said you could have 2 pieces of See's candy. Yeah, true. Yeah, they don't care anymore. They just want you to show up. That's it. Yeah, they don't really care. They don't care about you, and yeah, you're just a number. That's rough. But times have changed now. Things are a little bit different now. Oh well, it's the way it is. Well, let's see, I've been on for about an hour. So hopefully tomorrow. You know what? They had a rule when I was there. For the first 5 years, you did not get paid for your first day that you called off. And so for the first 6 years, I didn't call off one day because if you did not have, yeah, that's understandable, but they had it where if you did not work there for 5 years, the first day you called off, you did not get paid. You got paid for the second day. So what happened was people would not call off for one day, they'd call off for 2 or 3 days. And then after 3 days, you had to have a doctor's note. So it kind of sucks because if you took the 2 days off, you wouldn't get paid for one. And that was just their policy. So, and I started working there, what was it, 91, and they didn't have drug test requirements back then. Now they do. You have to have a drug test anywhere now. McDonald's have to have a drug test, but yeah, that was back in the old days, man. They did not require to have a drug test. Now it's changed. I don't know. I don't know if it's tolerant or not because it's legal here. Certain things are legal, and so if you test positive for it, I don't think they can. I don't think they could disqualify you. Oh yeah, see, well, that's a different because you work with government, whatnot, but state of California, they have to, be strict in enforcing. But this was, retail. Although they had a policy that if you got hurt on the job, you immediately had to take a drug test to make sure it wasn't due to drugs that you had an accident. Like if you fell or if you got hurt. Sometimes that happened. But I saw a lot of stuff happen. One lady actually died at her desk. She had a heart attack or something. She was staying there late and that was it. But the place isn't even there anymore. They tore it down. Cool. I don't think I haven't. Nah, I got rid of them. I worked security for a while. I think I gave them all back. Security badge and I had to turn all this stuff back in. That was back in the 90s. Night watchman, that was awful. Arizona in the middle of the wintertime. Yikes. Still remember having to be out in that coat, walking around at the apartment complex at 2 a.m. It's not fun. Guarding the apartment complexes from the people. So yeah, that would not be a fun thing. But anyway, and I did work at a Whataburger for one time. I worked at Whataburger. I worked at pizza place. I worked at I worked graveyard shift for 16 years, so I know about that. You know, I worked at a pizza place. I had a paper route, burger place. What else? There was another one I worked at. Yeah, newspaper, paper route. I had some other like little jobs. But you know, back when I was little, that was the first. I worked at the fair one year. That was fun. Nothing like, you know, working in the summertime at the fair. Yeah, I think my jobs were from 11 till like 8. 11 p.m. till 8 a.m. And then I had to work weekends and yeah, all that fun. So it was yeah, a lot of work. That's back when you had to watch the systems all day, you know, overnight. You had to be there and babysit the system. Now it's all automated. You don't have half as much as the stuff that they had. Old systems, you had to have everything was tape. You had to physically put tapes in. Yeah, I always had to work holidays. I had to work weekends. I had to work. And then there for a while, I was doing ordering support where you had to be on call from home. You had to take a pager, and if you got a call, you had to dial in. So that ruined your weekend, ruined your holiday. Sometimes you had to wake up at 3 a.m. and take care of something. So yeah, that was fun. That was part of the job. Nothing like, you know, having to sit and write code at 2 a.m. to fix a problem. Oh yeah, fun. But you know, nowadays it's all different. It wouldn't be like that now. They've gone past all the old rinky-dink stuff that we used to do, man. I'm surprised that place lasted as long as it did, the way they had everything. It was all, you know, amateur. Very amateur. Well, this was all before the cell phones and well, they had pagers. They did have cell phones, but it was before the smartphones and the video conferencing and all that. Nowadays, it's different. I just remember I had to carry a pager and a cell phone. And if you had to go to the movies or if you wanted to go somewhere or out and about, you got a page, you had to go home and take care of it. Yeah, man, old school days. And then they first had those text pagers, and they had the two-way text paging. It was a little like brick, and then it had a keyboard. But someone had to have another pager with the little keyboard. Two-way messaging. That was before texting and all the other stuff. Yeah, you can't find a payphone anymore. You use a payphone, or you had to call on a landline. And you actually had to dial up. Get on your phone and plug it in and dial up. Cell phones, pagers, voicemail. Oh yeah, AOL, Yahoo Messenger. They had old ones, Prodigy, Microsoft Network. AOL was like the thing for a while. Everybody had AOL. And that was like for people that, you know, needed help on how to browse. They couldn't do anything without AOL. It was like a baby steps, man. They couldn't figure out how to get online without AOL. They had to go through that AOL browser, check their mail through AOL, go to the websites through AOL. And even though AOL was not a actual internet provider, that was the crazy thing. Yeah, see, that was the thing. AOL was not a internet provider. You had to go through a separate provider, and then you had to pay a membership to AOL on top of it just to use their features. That was the crazy part. So they got you twice. It was mostly the games and the chats that people like to do. I remember that. And they all had the streaming services too. The games, Shockwave and Pogo was another one. Pay a membership for access to the games monthly. I did that for a little while. It was like $5 a month, and you got all these new games and all that stuff. And now, you know, different. But I remember everybody was like into the AOL games, the Spelling Bee, and yeah. See, we have Comcast. That's what we have. It's like a service over here. But yeah, you got to pay for your internet. I remember one girl was talking about how she tried to figure out how to get onto the internet at home. She got a brand new laptop and a wireless laptop, and I said, "Well, how are you going to get on the internet?" She says, "It just goes on there." It's okay. It's pretty good. And I was asking her, I was telling her, I said, "You guys, you have to have something to get onto your internet. You have to have an internet provider, Yahoo, some kind of at home. It was called At Home back then, Xfinity, whatever it was." I said, "You have to have some kind of way to connect to the internet, either through cable or phone line, or they had the dish one too." She didn't understand about that you needed to have that. Otherwise, I mean, you can get like Wi-Fi out of Starbucks or something, but I kept telling her you have to have an internet provider at home. You can't just turn on your laptop and connect up. You have to have something. She just thought that, you know, hey, everything to get onto the internet. Like those old AOL discs. Say, install the AOL disk, everything you need to get onto the internet. But they didn't know if you didn't have a modem or if you didn't have an internet provider, routers. They just thought you'd just put the disk in and it would magically connect. I don't know. I used to read those online things about the people that call up for service calls and you know, try to explain their problem, and can't get connected. Did you check to see if the plug is plugged in? Well, yeah, it's plugged in, but it's real dark back there. Why is it so dark? Well, we've got a power outage. Well, maybe that's your problem. No power, no modem. Some people don't you know, quite get it. Or the horror stories about the CD drawer, and they thought it was a cup holder. They said they broke their cup holder on their computer, or they tried to type on a floppy disk on the computer, on a typewriter. They put the floppy disk in there and they were typing on the label itself. Okay, that didn't work too good. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got a lot of that. I got a lot about that stuff. It's funny to read some of those old horror stories, service call people. Get the people that actually call in and try to tell you their story and work it through. That actually happened one time when I was in the ordering support. They said they came in the morning and their report was not there like it normally is, and they said something must have happened. You didn't generate the order last night. I went on there and looked at it. I said, yep, the report ran. It produced a report. And they said, well, when I go onto the printer, I don't see it. I said, well, what does the printer say? Out of paper. I said, well, put some paper in there and you will get your report. So, yeah. Sometimes they don't look for the obvious stuff. Some people are just not cut out for those type of jobs. I don't know. So, other than that, not a lot of stuff. I've got a bunch of reviews going to be coming up. Trying to get to more some of the Jack in the Box reviews. What else did I have? Popeyes. I've got another A&W. Got another Jollibee. I've got a couple other ones. I can't even remember now. A whole bunch of them. I've done a whole lot. Mostly Jack in the Box lately. I got to get through all those. A whole lot of stuff came out of Jack in the Box. And then I'll try to get a little bit of stuff up for Christmas time. Not a whole lot out that I haven't tried. Last year, go back, you can look at all the Christmas Peeps, the Frosty Nerds, the Peppermint Crunch Junior Mints, whole bunch of stuff. They've always got something for holidays. I did a whole lot of them last year. So you can take a look at some of those, and then a few other things. But maybe by the beginning of the year, there's a lot of stuff going to be coming out at the beginning of the year that I saw, like chips and snacks. Still looking for those salted Lay's chips. And I think they've got I think I saw the snowflake ones are out again. And a few other ones. But I'll definitely keep my eyes out if I see anything interesting. And yeah, try to keep an eye on it. So, been on for a little while tonight. And I'll probably be back soon. Oh man, excuse me. I'll be back soon and maybe get a little bit more reviews closer towards Christmas time. Maybe I'll get something good. Show you guys something. But other than that, I've been trying to take it easy. Hopefully Ziggy will get a little bit better. And hope you guys are going to have a good week and get all your holiday plans done. Get all the stuff that you need to do. Everybody, above all, stay safe. Stay indoors. And I hope you have a great holiday season. And I think for now, I think I'm going to just sign off. I get a little bit of sleep tonight. I didn't get a whole lot last night. And yeah, take a little break. And I'll be back soon. I don't know exactly when, but I'll probably do another live soon. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I hope everybody... No, not tonight. I probably won't be, maybe Friday or the weekend. But no, I'm gonna still take a little bit of a break because it's been rough. Like I said yesterday, I didn't hardly get any. I didn't hardly get any sleep. I was having issues, so didn't get much sleep. Like I said, I think I've been feeling a little under the weather too with all the colds and stuff around here. Hopefully it'll get warmer a little bit soon. And yeah, you too, Robert. Everybody else that stopped in tonight, I appreciate you guys. And I even appreciate the people that, you know, whatever. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Everybody stay safe. Have a good one. And happy holidays to everybody. Yeah, above all, stay safe. So happy holidays and enjoy your Christmas time. And you know, being with family, or if you can't be with them, at least, you know, talk to them on the phone or online or however you need to do it. And that's really what it's about, is being there with your family right now, especially with all this stuff going on. So, all right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. I'll be back soon. And everybody have a great day. I'll see you guys later.